Hey everybody, how you going? Craig Hitchens here. Today's video is about using mindful tapping for anxiety. Anxiety is something that's sort of a bit prevalent in the world at the moment, and mindful tapping is a very simple technique that I've found to be quite effective with many of my patients. It involves tapping on acupressure points in the correct sequence, corresponding to the problem that you're having. I use the thought field therapy technique as taught by Dr. Roger Callahan when he was alive. The Callahan techniques I found to be probably the best of all of these. Other people will differ, but that's up to them. I find thought field therapy to be the best for this. I'm going to talk you through and walk you through how to tap for anxiety today. You might want to have a pen and paper handy, just because as we go through this, I'm going to ask you to rate your units of distress, or how bad you're feeling or how good you're feeling. Generally speaking, tapping sequences shouldn't take much longer than about 5-10 minutes. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So to use the technique to start with, I recommend everybody do a little bit of mindfulness first. So sit and breathe and just relax. Tune into yourself and take it nice and easy, so that you feel your breathing come down and your mental state start to settle, so that you're very much in the moment and you're very much with where you're sitting and everything that's going on right here, right now. Okay, so you might want to pause the video at this point and take a couple of moments, or 5-10 minutes, whatever it takes you, to just become mindful and peaceful and settled. Okay, so now that you've done that, we're sitting in a nice mindful state. I want you to use that mindful state to tune into the problem, to tune into the anxiety. You can do this by tuning into the event or the ongoing problem as it is right now that's causing anxiety. And just allow that to become present and clear in your mind. If you can't pinpoint what's causing your anxiety, if it's just general anxiety or nervous tension that you really can't pinpoint a reason for, then tune into where it is in your body. It can be in your shoulders, is very common. It can be in your stomach. It can also be in, for some people, lower back, or even in the extremities. The legs and the calves. So just tune in and really feel that, and give it a rating out of 10. So 10 being the worst you can possibly feel, 1 being virtually no upset at all. Okay, and so now the tapping technique goes like this. We're going to start tapping at the acupressure point above your eyebrow, followed by under your eye, followed by under your arm, which is high up on the ribs, about level with where the middle of your chest would be, or your nipple. And then under the collarbone, which is, you find the collarbone notch and you come down about 1 inch, you come across about 1 inch, and it's in underneath the fleshy part of your collarbone there. Okay, so we're going to tap about 20 times in each spot, and we're going to use 2 to 3 fingers, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so you do about under the arms, collarbone. And then sit for a second and feel that. Tune into it again. Has it gone up? Has it come down? If it's come down, write down by about how much it's come down. If it hasn't come down, doesn't matter. We'll do it again. This time I want you to tap the side of your hand where you do a karate chop. Okay, this is called a PR reversal, or a psychological reversal. This helps to get the energetic system into the right polarity, so things will shift. So you want to tap that about 20 times as well. And then you repeat the sequence. Over the eyes, under the eyes, under the arms, under the collarbone. Now you want to tap pretty firm, but don't want to leave a bruise. And feel how that feels again. It doesn't feel too bad. Coming down a little bit. So okay, let's say that you're not coming down that much, it's just creeping down. So we'll use another PR reversal, which is using the collarbone. Put your hand diagonal across your chest, And then about in the middle here somewhere, you'll find a sore spot on the left-hand side. And you want to find that and massage that in a clockwise direction pretty much. You want to do that for a couple of minutes. 20 seconds. It's entirely up to you, whatever feels comfortable. And then we go back and repeat the sequence. So over the eyes, under the eyes, under the arms, under the collarbone. And sit and relax with that for a while. Really tune into that and see whether that's dropped it down. That should be dropping it down a bit by now, but if it isn't, there's one more thing we can do. In here, there's an acupressure point for your central channel. So you want to tap that about 20 times. And then repeat it again. Over the eyebrows, under the eyes, under the arms, under the collarbone. And sit with that. And that should have you feeling a fair bit better. So once your anxiety sort of has come down a few points, by about at least 2 or 3 points, then there's another sequence we do to sort of seal everything off. And it's kind of a funny little sequence. We've got to do a little bit of humming and a bit of counting, but that's because we're going to access different hemispheres of the brain as we do that. Okay, so it's not just for show, it actually has a purpose. Okay, so let's say that we're feeling better now. So you want to find what's called the gamut spot. So that's in here, right in that fleshy part between your ring finger and your little finger. Okay, so you want to be tapping that as you do these sequences, okay? And it involves the movement of the eyes. So you want to have your eyes open looking forward, eyes closed, eyes open again. Looking straight down, down to the left, back to the middle, down to the right, back to the middle. In a circle one way, in a circle the other way. Okay, now we tap, now we have to sing. Then we count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hum again. I know, kind of looks silly, but hey, it works. So keep tapping that gamut spot for a while. Just for a little bit longer. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the main sequence again. So over the eyes, under the eyes, under the arms, collarbone, under the collarbone. Okay, and sit with that for a while. Let's see how that feels. Now, should have you feeling a little bit better. You should be feeling, compared to where you started, you should be feeling at least 3 or 4 points better. If you're not, don't worry. Underneath this video, there will be a little link where you can download a sheet with the tapping sequence I've just gone through, but it'll also have alternative sequences that you can use for anxiety. So there's 3 or 4 different ones that you can use if this main one doesn't work. Okay, so just sitting and maybe use your mindfulness again for a little bit and really tune into how you're feeling. And if you're feeling a bit better, then we need to seal this off. It's like a sealing process that we're going to do now so that the energetic signature we've put back into our energetic system using the tapping on the meridian points stays put. So again, we're tapping the gamut spot and it involves eye movement only. So we want to be tapping and looking straight down. And we want to very, very gradually roll our eyes all the way up so that we're looking straight ahead, and we keep rolling them all the way up until we're looking directly above us at the ceiling. And I like to finish it off with a breath. Okay, so that's your basic tapping technique. That's the basic technique for using the thought field therapy algorithms or tapping sequences for anxiety. You can also use that particular recipe for stress. If you've had a shock, like someone's told you off or you've become upset, you can use it for that too. It's quite a versatile one, and it's quite effective. It will not, however, sort out problems of a much more severe nature. So if you have very, very serious clinical anxiety, then this can help, but it is not curative for that. Okay, well, I hope this has helped you out. I'm going to put a whole bunch more videos down over time about how to tap for anger, how to tap for jet lag, how to tap for a whole range of things that people keep asking me that can I do a tapping sequence for that. I'm going to make those videos. I'm going to put them up here so that you guys can access these whenever you want through the members area. Okay, so everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.